iMedia stands for interactive media, and basically what interactive media is, it allows the user to actually interact with media. And media can be web pages, it can be photographs, it can be music. Media is everything everywhere. Being able to interact with it is, the future. So those buttons that you're pushing on the websites, you're interacting with the web page. That is interactive media. You learn things like photo editing, Illustrator, which is computer graphics, InDesign, which is desktop publishing. We do Flash animation our senior year. We do a lot of video editing our senior year. We do a couple video projects our junior year, and one of the best things about it is you can get college credit for classes you take here and not have to retake and pay for them in college. Photoshop is a high quality, very expensive program that professionals and myself, we use it in our classroom. It's made by Adobe. It's used to do photo editing. Photographers use it to fix their photos and make them look nice. Basically, I can teach you how to take your head and put it on somebody else's body. We can cut your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend out of pictures after you break up, or we can insert that guy you've always wanted to be in a picture with. So Photoshop's a lot of fun. Illustrator is just that. It allows you to draw on the computer. Most of the students I get are not quite as artistic as others, so I kind of like to think of this class as the technology side. So we don't focus on how well you can draw or what you can draw. We just show you how to use the tools. If you want to go into a career in graphic design, web design, animation, video editing, this is the class for you. And if you don't, you still will be very marketable to companies or colleges or clubs if you have this experience. Illustrator is just drawing, using the pen tool, that kind of thing, like making illustrations. InDesign is basically kind of like a container where you can put all of the pieces that you've made. If you edit your photos in Photoshop and then you bring them into InDesign to make a newsletter, or you draw something in Illustrator and then you bring it into InDesign to use that clip art in your newsletter. So most of your text is handled in InDesign. Final Cut Pro is a video editing software that we use here. It's also the same software that they actually use in Hollywood. So like your movies that you're seeing in the theaters are made with Final Cut. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is having the real software so that when you go to college or you go to work for someone, you will have worked with the same software. Final Cut Pro is an excellent way to make your movies, and it gets you familiar with all the tools that you need. We generally use that senior year, and junior year we use iMovie just to get you started, baby steps in photo editing. Flash animation is a program that allows you to make Flash websites and Flash animations. Flash animations are really cool because you can put buttons in them, and we do a project called a Choose Your Own Adventure, and basically it's an animated story, and then when you get to a certain point in the story, you're given 3 choices and you get to click on the button and choose the ending that you get. So that's kind of fun. Interactive Media, again, is a great program. You'll get the college credit. You won't have any homework. It's fun to be on Apple computers here in the classroom. We're one of the few Mac labs in the building. You learn a lot of skills, and like I said, it makes you very marketable. Even if you're not interested in doing a career in this area, these are skills for your generation. These are life skills that your generation should have. So this is a class for everyone.
I get to put photos of Biggie Smalls in Photoshop, and Mustache Monday is pretty cool, and you get to learn about Macs.
I like this class because I get to play on computers, and I like to eat chocolate mustaches, and Mrs. Blue's really cool, so yeah, it's just a really fun class.
You get to learn a lot of cool different programs and do a lot of different things with graphic design and altering how pictures look, and it's a great skill set for a career if you want to do that for the rest of your life. It's also pretty fun.
Mrs. Blue's awesome. We get to do stuff that I find interesting, and I get to get college credit for it. The projects we do are really fun, and it's like we don't mess around a lot. We get stuff done.
We get a lot of freedom. Mrs. Blue's the teacher, and at the same time we get college credits. The projects, we have a lot of leeway to do whatever we feel. That's why I like iMedia.
Mrs. Blue is the best teacher ever. I just like making editing photos and just like making them look better, and that's what I want to go in for college and stuff. So this is like really a step up, like advanced and stuff. We fool around sometimes. Mrs. Blue is the best teacher, of course, and it's just a great class to be in.